welcome to my home. We're going to take a look at our streaming product today, our online service, our subscription service, where it's got fantastic charts as you've seen in past podcasts. But today we're going to do something just a little bit different. A lot of people are used to watching DVDs or films on their TV at home, and they got the big flat screen TVs, and they just like it. It's just like an entertainment for them. Well, what if we could give you the same idea? We give you the flexibility of using your computer for an in-depth educational process that's second to none, and we'll get more into that technology in a second, but also project it right on your TV, so you can watch it just like a DVD. So you get so much more than a book, a DVD. You have an interactive discussion forum to help you with your questions, so that's total support from people that know the information and they can help you with it, or trade information, ideas back and forth in your training. That's invaluable. You'll grow exponentially with that. We've got the best charts around as you've seen, and we'll show you again on the TV. Now, I'm just going to be using my laptop here, and you can see it's all selected up. I've got the page, and I'm going to be transferring over to TV via this video camera that we've got set up, but I'm also going to be doing an awful lot online at the same time. Now, I'm here alone today recording, so I'm not going to be able to just pan over to my TV, but it's right over there, and I'm going to cut out. Right now, I'm going to turn on the TV. I'm going to hook up my laptop to the TV. It could be your phone through Apple TV. It could be your iPad or your whatever pad you use or whatever smartphone you use. You can hook that right up to your TV, so you don't even need a laptop to watch this. And if you have the capability to hook up, even in a hotel room if you're traveling, with a HDMI cable, or even some other web service that they have on the TV, you just log into your account and there you go. You have your educational process right with you all the time, and the flexibility. So I'm going to stop the film. I'm going to start it again when it's on my TV screen. So I will see you again at the end, and thanks for tuning in to watch this. This is going to be exciting. Alright, well, thank you for waiting that few extra seconds. I've hooked up my TV via HDMI cable this time, and you can see the flat screen. This isn't a super big one, but this is what I got, so this is what we watch. You can see my computer screen is already portrayed up onto the television, and you can see that the flash bar is going by. So let me get back to my computer so you can just watch what I'm doing on screen as I explain this to you. Right with you. Okay, so let's get the mouse going over here. We've got the mouse. Well, welcome to the qshow.com webpage. As you can see, this is a definite webpage. Here's the browsers, all the things that are going on my web screen or my laptop that you really can't see right now because we're watching the TV. I just wanted to show you that you can get this right on your TV, so you don't have to worry about a small screen. If you want to sit back and relax, you can, and you can go through the whole program. You can look at the blogs, we can go visit the forum over here, have a discussion on different things. We have the levels for bronze subscribers, silver, gold, and platinum, so you have special information that you can ask your questions on, whether it be energy or whatever process you want, and you'll get different answers from different folks. So that's another benefit to the Platinum service. But before we go on to the Platinum service, let's take a look at a few things here. Right on the main page, you're going to see that we have some special films. If we go up here and you go into the Learn, you can go to your account, which is what you've already accessed. A video subscription. When you go into our video subscriptions, you have some definite possibilities. You have the free subscription, which will get you the blogs and forum access for general information. You've got the bronze subscription, which takes you through the martial levels 1 through 9, so you could go for your black belt certification, which could be done online as well, or you could go for your practitioner level 1 in the QShow International system. Let's take a quick look out here. First of all, we can go into the certification process. You can see that when you go to certify, you can do this at a seminar, at a class with a certifiable instructor. We've got the testing requirements and how you can do that via private YouTube videos as well. So you can be over in another country and still take your testing. We've got all the parameters there for you. We have the whole curriculum listed out for you, what you have to accomplish. It's the way you do it, it's not our way. And you've got the two editions where you could go for your different levels. You can go for levels, any level in Kyusho International. The black belt program only has black belt or first dan, second dan levels, but the Kyusho International program, you can go and check your progress all the way through your levels. Gives you a more intensified training regime and educational process. Alright, so we can go back out on this one. You've got the courses where you could attend to get all of that. Let's go back out to the Learn. We've got individual online lessons, we've got a video subscription, and we've got the special online videos. Let's take a visit to the special online videos. These are not available in DVDs, and they only one was, and that was the Intimacy Enhancement, but that has been now revamped. It's a newer edition. It's a much better edition, more information. But we can go out to that, but we can go into all these different types of programs that we have. And let's go out to the Denmark here for a second, because that seems to be the hot phrase that we started just a little while ago when we were telling people that Denmark and Kyusho are completely different. We've since stopped that, but we've got the information here where you can get this complete film. Now this is high definition film. And if you have old technology, you can hear it's on the TV, projecting on the TV. This is not your way to go, and I'll explain that in a second. This also goes out to full screen, so you can watch it complete screen. So there you go. You've got great clarity. It's a good size film. You've got different things that you can work with this. You see different aspects of this. And let's get on out of that for a second. Okay. So you can see it. You can watch it as your screen, or you could watch it as a full scope 1 and 2. Now, health is just amazing because it's helped thousands of people around the world, and it's just amazing what we've done with this. It used to be on the Learn.Kyusho site, which we'll get to in a second. You can see the clarity that you can see on your TV screen. With this, you can zoom it again if you wanted to. And then you get the different recipes. Now we've expanded this from 9 recipes to quite a few, as you can see. Go into the second level, and we got even more recipes. And we get a little deeper into the body, not just like headaches and backaches things, but TMJ, carpal tunnel, seizures, attention deficit disorder, vertigo, bronchitis. Third level, which we're already in process of filming now, is going to be put on this as well, and that goes into even deeper situations. Most of the work from Gary Rooks' in-depth research, which has been astounding, working with a team of medical doctors. In fact, we're about to release the academy, an international academy. We're going to make it a college. But what we found out is the college would have been located in only one area. That's what a college is all about. You got a campus, you bring people in, and that would cost other people major expenses. This way we're setting up academies across the world where you can still learn the same great information, get the same accredited certificates, so you can go out and start practicing on your own. Alright, so that's the health levels that were in the silver process here, the silver topics you get. You get the archives, like I mentioned before. You get the Qigong series. You got Ohan Soken's notes. Now when you get into gold, you get all these different titles. And it's exciting because on a DVD, what happens is you watch the whole film. But in the process for this, we have it broken down into chapters. We have the text available. Let's go into, let's say, the third process. Now you can do it like a book. You can go back to a previous chapter. You can go over to the next chapter, so you can start to see the charts are embedded in these. Okay, now on the TV that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? But let's go back out to this third one here. You can again play with the charts. You can like differentiate what levels you want to do here or not. You can play the film. I'll show you the clarity on this film as well. Okay, now I showed the application of the first technique of going into the strength of the thumb. And even at full screen, I also mentioned earlier you can see that that's a very good video. It's this is for very high speed though. We have a problem in some other countries that only have like 3 to 5 millibytes per second, or they're on dial-up. These high definition films are very difficult to watch because they're so huge. This particular film clip here is about 100 megabytes, whereas the whole film would be close to 1 gigabyte. So to do that on your cell phone or your laptop when you got a lousy connection or a slow connection is going to be impossible. And by the way, this can be done on your phone as well. You could have your phone and you can hook it up to your TV via Apple TV or some other devices they have out there now. Alright, now this was for the 6G hands, and that it was in the gold level. Now let's go back out and see what's in the platinum level here for you. Okay, go out another level, 2, and the platinum topics. We've got the special charts that have the podcasts in them. We've got lots of different titles that are not in the other levels. We also got what's called the vlogs. The vlogs are a monthly video log that not only has the video, as you can see, it has the charts to go with it, okay, and we have written explanations on some of them. We have gone to great in-depth processes for you, and this is exciting. Every page on our website that you use on here can be translated. Let's go into a translation here. It's already in English, so let's go, let's say we go over to Italian. Okay, we wait a few seconds for this to translate, and there it is. It's all in Italian for you, so you can read it. You can read it on your computer, you could read it on your TV as well, or you could just watch the filming. And there's, again, we've been doing this for, as you can see, 10 months, and I see I need to switch those 2 orders there. But we're going back to doing it each month, so there'll be a new edition that you can't get, and they're about 15-20 minutes long. Some are up to a half an hour, but they're to keep you learning. It's not just that you have this set of information that you already learned from, but this is a new series, and every month you get a new vlog or a new podcast, or we add a new process or a new film, like the Sanchin entering. This was a whole filming that we did on Sanchin, and we have the story that you could translate into any language you want. All right, now for those of you that aren't on the high definition, let's go into our lower definition here. Now, before I go into that, those subscription levels also have the extra levels on the discussion forum where you can actually discuss your questions on, say, the 6G hands that we were just into. Okay, and you go on there and you've got the topics that you can, we start to have conversations, like I'll be having a conversation with someone in New Zealand, asking some questions and getting his answers answered, and having more questions and answering that again. So you can start to see that this is a full span educational process. Now, let's go back out to the lower quality. Now, on learn.qshow.com, this has been up since 2004 or 5, I forget the exact date, and it's been a huge success. This has helped people all around the world. Now, this is not translatable into a different language. This one was an old technology, but this is how far we've come. I just wanted to show you that we still had the interactive models back then. We were the first people to have these models where you could zoom in, you could pan, whoops, you have to be zoomed to move it around. You could move the thing around a little bit. You could, again, add whatever layers you want to look at, and you could like peel away the skin, you could peel away the muscle, you could peel away nerve to get to the vascular tissue and get right down to the bone itself if you want, or you could have any one of these structures just by itself. Okay, so that was the level we had back then, but now it's even finer. The graphics are 32-bit instead of the old 24, and they're a lot more lifelike. This is also, let me give you a look at this for a second. This is the video quality that the slower internet connection speeds can take advantage of. So it's not bad, and you can again expand this. Let me just quiet this one down because they double play. But this is the expanded screen. So on the TV, it still looks pretty decent. You can see what's going on with it. It's not as high definition, but it will definitely flow better on your slower internet speeds. Now the problem with this one though is this is in SWF or flash format, and it won't work on iPhone unless you unlock your iPhone. It'll work on your iPads or your Apple computers, but it will not work on your iPhone. That's why we went over to the high definition system to begin with, so we could get universal adaptability. But what we're going to do with that in the future is we're going to switch that out to higher and lower definition, but that's going to take a while. That's an awful lot of work. There's another thing we can do is you can also read a book online. Let's go to yoga. This is the online book that we have. Okay, with Carolina Lito. She's our instructor over in the Azores, and we had fantastic photography, as you can see, by Tiago Maya. This is, again, all translatable into any language you so desire. Let's go to Portuguese, because that's what they speak over there. And let's translate that. So again, you could read it online on your computer, or you could read it up here as well on your TV screen. If you want it a little bigger, again, we go into this structure right in through here, and we can pull that right out as big as you want to get it for your TV screen. And you'll notice that it adjusts. Okay, it's automatically adjusting. It adjusts for your phone. It adjusts for even your TV. So if you're a little further away and you don't have your glasses, you can still read your book. Okay, let's go back out to the 100% here for a second. Okay, we'll get back to the original. We'll shut this toolbar down, and we'll go into this, and we'll take a look. Now you can purchase the book, and you can go into the poses. Now I purchased the book for myself, so let's go right into it. Let's get into a pose right here. Now, we don't have the layers here. All we have is the posture that Carolina is doing for us on a beautiful setting in the Azores. And then we have this whole article with that, again, translatable. So you can even read a book on this. Now, we have some other films as well as the KTCP program, okay, which is making huge advantage. We only do one module at a time. 2 modules are available online of the 4 so far. We're building modules 3 and 4 as we speak. The module access, you can go right out to this, and you can start to see that we've got different accesses with this. Now, I gotta get past this here. And it's just like a book. You click on the title, you get the overview, briefing, a little blurb there is the preface, then you can go into the individual chapters. It's even got the films as well for you to play, and those are a little less than high definition. These aren't the high definition, but you can still see that you can have this online book at your service as well. Again, we have everything here that you can see on your TV, but the main thing I want you to understand is you've got the benefit of so many things here. You have your video subscription where you go into your account. Say you go into Q-Show Drills. What's going to happen is let's go into the 4th revival for an example. We'll go into part 1. You're going to have the written text, you're going to have the video in through here. Some of them are bigger, some of them are not, but you can expand this full page. But then you have your forum where you can go and you can ask your questions. So you not only do you see the film, you see the image, you can move the image all around, you can expand it, you can do whatever you need to do with your layers, you can read about it, you can watch it in action and have watch the real experience of people going through the Q-Show. And then you can ask your questions on the forum. You can do it all on your computer, you can do it all on your phone, or you can do it right on your TV. So thank you again for listening. There is no other system, no other Q-Show educational program like this in the world, and for now, I don't foresee any coming online real quick because it's a long process, a very expensive and labor-intensive process. So we've done this for you so you can get the best education at www.qshow.com. Thank you for listening. So thanks once again for listening to our program and our special benefits of the program, like adding it on your TV, playing it on your telephone, your cell phone, your smartphone, your iPad, your computer, having the complete flexibility, complete translatability of not only the website, but also the forum where you can ask your questions, and I'll be talking in English because that's my native language. You can ask me in German, Italian, French, any of the languages supported. There's over 40 of them. You ask, I can translate it, or it translates right on that same page, so we can communicate back and forth and much easier. There's the free section as well as the extra levels for the paid subscription, so we can discuss the energy methods, the health methods, anything that's related to your specific subscription level. One other thing you want to take note of, we're coming into the winter time. It's fall, it's kind of cold. Today I'm even wearing a sweater. What's happening out there is there's a lot of flu coming up, there's a lot of harsh weather coming up. Say you're stuck in the house. What happens if this Ebola thing gets kind of crazy and nobody goes to a dojo to train anymore? Nobody wants to take public transportation or even go out in public for a few weeks, or the snows are just so bad this year that you just don't feel like traveling. You can still be working on your martial arts at home by learning the Q-Show right on your subscription, and you can watch it right on your TV. So it's not inconvenient, it's just as convenient as you want to make it, and you can have it in lower definition, you can have it in higher definition. So this is a great idea for you, and especially for the upcoming season. I wish you luck in your training. Thank you.